Okay, how's it going, everybody? Okay, I'm gonna start my Blu-ray collection. So here I go, and that's a shitload of Blu-rays, ain't right? Okay, so I'm gonna start with my steelbooks. So first of all, I got Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Isn't that such a beautiful steelbook? I love that, and the inside looks even more badass. Very good movie. This is one of my favorite Planet of the Apes movies. Probably the best Planet of the Apes movie they've done yet. So I can't wait for the sequel. War of the Planet of the Apes, I believe it's called. RoboCop, the remake. I actually really enjoyed this movie. So E.T., such a classic. I love the back cover. E.T. Phone Home. Elliot. The Evil Dead. Love that. Ash there. I really like the TV show that's Ash vs. the Evil Dead. I really enjoying that. Hannah. 8 Mile. Anchorman. 1 and 2 actually. So I love that. First movie. And then the second. I got this on Black Friday last year, and it was Hercules. It was okay. I don't really like the back cover. It's kind of just right there. It's fine. Star Wars Steelbooks. So, Episode 1. Episode 2. The worst one of all. Episode 3. A New Hope. Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, Iron Man, Iron Man 2, The Incredible Hulk, Thor, Captain America the First Avenger, Marvel's The Avengers. This came with the briefcase, so that's why it's like that. So I took them out because I don't like having that briefcase. Captain America, the Winter Soldier, one of Marvel's best movies. I really enjoyed this movie and I can't wait for Civil War. Man of Steel, I actually really like this movie. Better than Superman 3 and 4. Amazing Spider-Man, and Amazing Spider-Man 2. Yeah, they're fine. And there's no point really owning these anymore because the franchise is dead, and they rebooted Spider-Man again. So, but there's still movies that I can still enjoy once in a while. Greatest movies of all time, Jurassic Park. Love this movie, and the 3D is amazing for a movie that came out what 1994. Get to the chopper. It's Predator. Such a great movie, and in 3D. I haven't watched this in 3D yet, and I'm assuming it's going to look excellent. So I can't wait to watch that. Best movie to watch in 3D, hands down. Avatar. This is the movie to watch in 3D, and I was blown away, and looks so good. And yes, the story isn't original, but it's still a good movie to watch. Live, Die, Repeat, or Edge of Tomorrow, whatever they want to call it. Such a great movie. One of Tom Cruise's best movies. This is a movie you have to watch. Great action. The story is awesome, and it's one of the best movies of last year I saw. Nightmare on Elm Street collection, all 7 films. The original is such a classic, and the rest, besides maybe A New Nightmare, the rest are okay. So, yeah. I only saw this movie for the first time last year. Gremlins. Yeah, I can't believe it, for the first time, and I really enjoyed this movie. And I yet to watch the sequel, and I have told it's good. Watch the sequel, and I will one day. All 10 Halloween films. The original, of course, is also the best, and I've only seen, I think, part 2 and the remakes, so I got to watch the rest. And very good movie to watch on Halloween. I watch this every Halloween. I watch the first one at least. So look at that, awesome. Enemy. This was a random buy, and I really enjoyed this. Jake Gyllenhaal was awesome. And the ending is kind of confusing, but a very good movie. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I actually have never seen this yet. I picked it up for random. It was really cheap, and I heard great things, but they're not making a sequel, so... But I'm gonna watch this one sometime, so... Predators. I seen this once, and I don't know if I liked it. I have to watch it again, but... I hope it's good, so, yeah. Movie I watch every Independence Day, and it's the movie Independence Day. Such a good movie to watch. Will Smith's at its best, and they're making a sequel, and I hope it's good. Carrie. I saw this for the first time when the remake came out, and this is a pretty good movie, so yeah. Hot Fuzz, one of the best comedies that come out in a few years. I love this movie. They reference Point Break a lot. Such a good movie. All of these movies I'm showing is just random. They're scattered on my bed, so they're not going to be in any particular order, so yeah. Freddy vs. Jason. I love this movie. This is a guilty pleasure. People maybe didn't like it, but I freaking love this movie. Jaws. Oh, such a good movie. Never remake this movie. And I seen bits of it as a kid, and I don't remember much of it. And so when I got this on Blu-ray, it was the first time I watched it fully. And someone called me in the middle of the movie, and I told them what I'm doing. I'm watching Jaws, and they're like, "Oh, did you get to the part when at the end of the movie when the one guy dies?" And I'm like, "Thanks for spoiling the movie." So you know, screw you. And if you've never seen this movie and I just kind of spoiled for you, I'm sorry. But it's Jaws. I should have known. Like, it's an old movie, so I can't really get mad at being spoiled. So yeah. About Bosses, pretty good comedy. I did not like the sequel, so yeah. The best parody movies ever. Galaxy Quest. This is an amazing movie. I actually seen this in theaters, and at the time I thought, what the hell am I watching? But I love this movie. Tim Allen and Alec Rickman. He is so good in this movie. I love his sarcastic tone. He just doesn't give a shit. And Sigourney Weaver, she's so hot. The hottest she's ever been. I think she's hotter in this movie than she was in Alien. So yeah. Spider-Man in 4K. This is a pretty good movie. I think it's one of the best origin movies for superhero. So yeah. Man 2 also in 4K. The sequel that is even better. So one of the best superhero movies of all time. My second favorite movie of all time, Back to the Future. I love this trilogy. It is absolutely one of the best trilogies ever made. Never remake this movie. It's perfect. The Wolf of Wall Street. Such a great movie. A lot of sex, coke, all this drugs. It's a great movie. Leonardo DiCaprio got snubbed. He should have won an Oscar. Such a great movie. The Place Behind the Pines. I seen this once in theaters and I thought it was really good. I have to watch this again. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I actually have never fully finished watching this movie. Something always comes up and I can never finish it. I have to finish it someday. Warrior. This is such an amazing movie. I'm not a huge MMA fan, but this movie is amazing. Please watch this if you have not seen this. Some reason I own Drive Angry in 3D. I don't know why, but it's Nicolas Cage and he's crazy. So it's a must-watch movie if you want to watch Nicolas Cage go crazy. So Drive Angry. All three Lord of the Rings movies. These are hard for me to watch. It's just because they're so long, but I know they're really good movies. So yeah, Lord of the Rings. Apollo 13. This is such a good movie. I love Tom Hanks. Great movie. Apollo 13. The Prestige. Very good movie. Very underrated movie. Please watch this if you have not seen this. Prisoners. I know this is a good movie, but who I was watching with ruined my experience because she kept talking through it all. And I was so distracted, so I have to watch this again. Prisoners. Unknown. I've seen this once, so I don't remember much about it, so I have to watch it again sometime. This for the first time last year. Yeah. Top Gun, and in 3D. I can't believe I missed out on this movie. And I heard they're making a sequel, so we'll see how that does. And it's Top Gun. My favorite movies of the 80s, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I freaking love this movie. This is a movie I could watch every year. Great movie. Total Recall. This is a good Arnold movie as well. The remake sucks. I hated that movie. Terrible. So this is such a good movie. Total Recall. I'm gonna skim through this because if I keep talking about every movie, this video will be like an hour long. So I'll talk about movies that I feel that are important, but a lot of this I'm just gonna skip through really quick. Drive. I never grew up watching this movie, but it's for girls. It's Beauty and the Beast, Ender's Game, Cloverfield, District 9. Favorite comic book movies of last year, and probably one top 10 favorite comic book movies. It's X-Men Days of Future Past. All 3 Ninja Turtles movies, and the animated one. I hated the one that came out. The new one of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was a disgrace. I hated that movie. It's one of the worst movies I've seen of that year. It did nothing right. I hated the way the Ninja Turtles looked, and it's just... I'm not looking forward to the second one. I'm probably not going to watch it. If you like it, it's fine, but I hated the new one. Real Steel, The Muppets, Wizard of Oz, The Santa Claus. This is a movie, actually, I feel like I realized Santa Claus was fake because I saw my parents watch this the previous night before Christmas, and I was like, that's weird. Did they open my gift early? Or what's going on? And then it said, from Santa, and I was like, I think you guys are lying. So this is the movie that made me realize Santa Claus is fake. The Simpsons movie. But yeah, this is a good movie. I feel like after this movie came out, The Simpsons has started to suck. Like, season 1 through 9 is really good, but a little after that is fine. But once this movie came out, the series just went downhill. Frame Roger Rabbit, 25th anniversary. Put the cookie down! Jingle All the Way. I saw this for the first time last year, and a lot of these movies I watched for the first time, which is shocking. But the little kid in here, Jake Lloyd, you ruined Star Wars! Thanks a lot! Just kidding. This might have been the first movie I ever saw in theaters. Space Jam. Kung Fu Panda. This is a triple feature of Demolition Man, Over the Top, and Tango Unchained. Demolition Man is one of my favorite guilty pleasure movies. I freaking love that movie. And Over the Top, I had no clue this movie ever existed, and then I saw the Flick Pick kid constantly talk about this movie, so I was like, I have to check this movie out. And so when I went to the store and I saw that there was a triple feature of this, I had to buy it. So yeah, Over the Top, man. Django Unchained. I believe Tom Hanks got snubbed for this movie, but it's Captain Phillips. Such a good movie. Matrix, the only one I would buy. I refuse to buy the sequels because they suck. Forrest Gump and The Green Mile. Oh, I love Forrest Gump. It is one of my favorite movies of all time. And yes, I've never seen The Green Mile yet. I really have to watch The Green Mile. I've been told, watch it. So, yeah, Forrest Gump. 50-50. 17 again. Despicable Me. This is a movie I love to watch in 3D. It really goes at you like this. Woo! The 3D is amazing. Besides Avatar, I think this is the best looking 3D movie. So, don't judge me. The Smurfs. Train Your Dragon. Funny story is, when this came out, it literally took like 5 years to finally find this out on Blu-ray. Nobody had a copy. No store had a copy. I had to wait for the sequel for, to finally pick this up. Of course, I own the sequel, How to Train Your Dragon 2. Very good movie. The Nightmare Before Christmas, a movie I watch every Halloween and Christmas. Wreck-It Ralph, I love this movie. I saw this on my birthday when it came out, and it's such a good movie. Some people love this movie, but I don't find it the best Pixar movie, but it's Inside Out, and I love that company. Monster Incorporated, oh, this is such a good movie. And at first when I watched this, I did not like it for some reason, but after a few years, I watched it again, and I really enjoy it. Such a good movie, and I love that. Monsters University, this is pretty good movie. It's not the best Pixar movie, but I really enjoyed it. So yeah, my favorite Pixar movies, Finding Nemo. The only thing upsetting is that I couldn't find the slipcover, so it does really suck. And I can't wait for Finding Dory. With a Chance of Meatballs. Oh, this movie is so good, and I did not like the sequel at all. I actually bought it and I had to return it. Like, I was like, I don't like this movie. So yeah, the first one's the best. Guardians of the Galaxy. This is a movie that everyone pretty much thought was not going to be good. They thought, like, really, like, none of these characters are familiar. You got a talking raccoon and a talking tree. But this movie proved that Marvel can make anything. So this is such a good movie. I love this. This is my favorite movie of last year when it came out. Guardians of the Galaxy. Tintin. This is an amazing movie. I thought this was so good. There's a chase scene in this movie. Mind-blowing. It is so good. and I wish they would make a sequel, but I don't think they have time to do it. So yeah, Tintin. Puss in Boots, it's fine. It's weird that I don't own any of the Shrek movies, so maybe one day I will. But yeah, Puss in Boots. Kung Fu Panda 2, Lego Batman the movie, Tangled. I think this movie is way better than Frozen. I don't hate Frozen. I think it's a very overrated movie, but I think this movie is by far better. Tarzan, Peter Pan, Despicable Me 2. I love this movie. It's even a better sequel. It's such a good movie. My favorite animated movie of Disney, The Lion King. The Little Mermaid, this 2009 Star Trek Into Darkness. I really enjoy this movie. I don't know why people hate on it. So what, they sort of ripped off Wrath of Khan. Well, in my opinion, Wrath of Khan is a little overrated. It's like the one movie that Star Trek fans say it's the best, so like whatever, but I still enjoy this movie. Star Trek The Next Generation, The Best of Both Worlds. It's from the TV series, so it's just those 2 episodes. All the Star Trek movies, the Next Generation movies, all the original Star Trek movies, Star Trek Season 1, Star Trek Season 2, Star Trek Season 3, Prometheus. I really enjoyed this movie. It's way better than Alien 3 and 4, and I can't wait for the sequel to this. 101 Dalmatians, the Peanuts Holiday Special. I finally picked this up, and I love the Peanuts movie that came out recently. That was an awesome movie. They did everything right. They didn't modernize it. I didn't see, like, you know, the characters with cell phones or go on Twitter or Facebook. I was glad they didn't modify that movie, and I love it. So yeah, this is definitely a great pickup to have and watch each holiday. Bambi, Hercules, The Fugitive, Home Alone 1 and 2. I love these movies. I watch this every Christmas. Castaway. Oh, Tom Hanks at its best. Wilson! Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. You can't trust 7 Little Men. The Fox and the Hound 1 and 2. I've never seen the sequel, but the first one I saw as a kid, and that movie made me cry. Clear and Present Danger. Patriot Games. The Attitude. WrestleMania 30. Ratatouille. All 3 Toy Stories. I just have it in a case like this. Love these movies. One of the best Pixar movies. Actually, the best Pixar movie, in my opinion. Up, a movie that would make you cry in the first 5 minutes. Incredibles, finally making a sequel, and I can't wait. It's been 10 years too long. Collateral, Casino Royale, probably the best Bond movie yet. Taken, Commando, Don't Judge Me, Pitch Perfect, 22 Jump Street, a very surprise hit. I did not expect this to be that good, and I was shocked. And I didn't see the first one in theaters, and so when I saw this, I was amazed how funny this was. One of the best comedies to come out in recent years. One of my favorite guilty pleasures, Con Air. I love this movie, man. This movie is so good. When Nicolas Cage was actually really good in the movie, now he's just over the top crazy. I think 1 and 2, this is pretty much a Grand Theft Auto movie, I think. Bad Lieutenant. Nicolas Cage is crazy in this movie. He like threatens an old lady and wants like the killer and stuff. It's so weird, and he like watches a couple have sex. It's really messed up. So yeah, Bad Lieutenant. Sport and Time Cop, Broken Arrow, Argo. Probably my favorite Michael Bay film, Armageddon. Air Force One. I love this movie, man. Get off my plane. 3:10 to Yuma. Avengers Age of Ultron. I really enjoyed this movie. I know people didn't really like it compared to the first movie, but I thought it's still a pretty good movie. Pacific Rim. Godzilla. This movie is so overrated. I don't understand why everybody thought this was a perfect movie or it was so good, but I only bought this because I guess I just wanted to see it one more time. Gravity. Titanic. Funny story is, when I saw this as a kid, I think I watched it so many times, I worn out the tape, and I damaged it, so yeah, Titanic. The Hobbit, The Unexpected Journey. Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug. I haven't picked up the 3rd movie yet, and I'm not sure if I will. Like, I'm not a huge fan of these movies, and the 3rd one was really boring. Remake of Carrie, Project X, Paul, Shaun of the Dead, Scott Pilgrim, such a good movie. Committing Tights, oh, this is an amazing movie. It's a must-watch movie. Please watch this if you've not seen this. The Dark Knight Trilogy, I picked this up last year for $40, and it was selling at about $150 one time. So I love that I got this for that cheap. All 7 Fast and the Furious, 3 Days to Kill. For some reason, this movie scared the living shit out of me, and I don't know what the situation I was in, but it just frightened me. Sinister. Dumb and Dumber and The Mask, Dumb and Dumber 2, Don John. This is a movie that if you want to watch a movie like porn or something, it's better than 50 Shades of Grey. This is a way better movie, Don John. I want to play a game. It's all Saw movies. Don't just look at it, eat it! American Psycho, Bad Grandpa, Insidious, Insidious Part 2, all 3 Scream movies, Scream 4, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, Your Boy, Fantasy, The Spirits Within, Eugene 2, romantic comedies, but this is a movie I really enjoyed. About Time. Everything is awesome. The Lego Movie. Ex Machina, definitely top 10 of my favorite movies that came out this year. Whiplash, such a good movie. I love this movie. I've seen this movie about 5 times, and man, J.K. Simmons, he stole the role. He was so good. Like, every word he said just was mind-blowing. Like, you're on the edge of your seat going, oh my god, what is he gonna say? And he deserved the Oscar. I love this movie. I've shown friends this movie, and they don't understand it, but I love it. Whiplash. Birdman. Everybody told me this was such a great movie. It's like one of the best movies of the year, and honestly, I thought this was very overrated, and I might just sell this. I'm not really a huge fan of this movie. I don't get the appeal of it. Like, it's just, I don't understand. Aladdin. I love this movie. It's tied between Lion King and this movie of which one is my favorite Disney movie. And Robin Williams, you will be missed. Adam Sandler actually did good movies. The Wedding Singer. I probably got that theme totally wrong, but Terminator. All 4 movies. Well, in my mind, only 2 of them are good. Love that. Woo. Taxi Driver. Adrian. All Rocky films, all 6. This is such a good movie, and I really love Creed. That was an excellent movie to be part of this franchise. All 6 Rocky movies. You could say this is probably the best movie ever made. Shawshank Redemption. The Conjuring. My favorite remake of any horror movie, The Evil Dead. All 4 Die Hard movies. I refused to buy the latest one. That movie was terrible. That was not a Die Hard movie. It sucked. It's not part of the franchise. So just all 4 of these ones. All 4 Alien movies. The first 2 are obviously the best. The complete Indiana Jones film. All 3 of them. Yes, there was only 3. All 6 Star Wars films. Yes, I bought this first when it came out. I saw this on the shelf. I had the money. I didn't hesitate, and I just bought this. All 6 films. And yeah, I had a double dip when I bought the steelbooks. But yeah, it's Star Wars. Star Wars Rebels Season 1. Okay, these are DVDs, but they're still part of my collection. So, Dragon Ball Z, all Broly movies. More Dragon Ball Z, Android 13 and BoJack. Revenge of Cooler, The Return of Cooler. History of Trunks, which is my favorite Dragon Ball Z movie. And Bardock, the father of Goku. Dragon Ball Z, Resurrection F. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was a blast, so I love this movie. Battle of Gods, I really enjoyed this movie as well. I thought the Resurrection of F was better. 8 seasons of Dragon Ball Z. I don't have season 9. I will pick that up one day. So yeah. Oh, Dragon Ball Z. Season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So still one more to go. I double dipped. This came out a couple years before the Blu-ray of Dragon Ball Z, and it's Dragon Ball Z Kai. So, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, Part 5, Part 6, Part 7, and Part 8. Moon, Report, I, Robot, In Time, Mrs. Doubtfire, Neighbors, Big, Cooper, World's End, Warm Bodies, Ted, Spaceballs. This is such a good movie. It's one of my favorite movies to parody other movies. And Dark Helmet. I love Rick Moranis. I wish he would return to acting. And it's such a good movie. Yogurt. And John Candy, you are missed. Such a good movie. Spaceballs. Twister. Zombieland. Source Code. Fifth Element. Inception. Big Lebowski. Breaking Bad Season 1. Season 2. Season 3. Season 4. And Season 5. Such a great series. It's probably one of the best dramas I've ever seen. I love Breaking Bad. The Raid Redemption. The Raid 2, one of the best action movies of all time. We're the Millers. RoboCop. RoboCop 2. Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness. This is getting to some of my animated movies. Batman vs. Robin, Assault on Arkham, Son of Batman, Superman, Batman and Apocalypse, The Dark Knight Returns Deluxe, Ultimate Avengers Part 1 and 2. My favorite animated movie of all time so far is Batman Under the Red Hood. Such a great movie. Divergent, Speed, Nonstop, amazing movie. Nightcrawler. This was so good, and I feel Jake Gyllenhaal got snubbed. Mud, Lone Survivor, Lord of War, Jack Reacher, Shutter Island, 500 Days of Summer, Park the Lost World, Park 3, John Wick, Torino, Face Off, Ted's Excellent Adventure. Here guys, I need 4K. 1 Jump Street, Rush, the Pierce Brosnan James Bond collection, Skyfall, one of my favorite Bond movies, that and Casino Royale. Gone Girl, a movie I was very surprised, and Ben Affleck was actually really good in. The funniest movies I've ever seen, This Is the End. The Social Network, Fight Club, Seven, Sleepy Hollow, The Wolverine. This is way better than that shit movie of X-Men Origins. I hated that movie. X-Men, the First Class, first X-Men movie, the better movies, X2, X-Men Days of Future Past, the Road Cut. This was not like worth it. It was just like 6 extra minutes, and I was pretty disappointed. Jurassic World, I actually really enjoyed this movie. I don't know what's with all the hate. I thought this movie was terrible. It's way better than the other movies. I think this is the best sequel out of Jurassic Park. Kick-Ass, Kick-Ass 2, Batman, Batman Returns, Batman Forever. I actually really enjoyed this movie. I think it's the best Batman movie that's ever made. Okay, I'm kidding. No, this movie, I do really actually like this movie. It's not the greatest. I know its flaws. It's nowhere near as bad as Batman and Robin, because that movie is just a disgrace to humanity, and it should never ever be watched again. And so, unless you're really drunk and high or whatever. But yeah, this is a movie I watched as a kid. So I think I saw this around my birthday, and I had a huge birthday party, a Batman birthday party. So this is part of my childhood. So I actually do sort of like this movie. And yeah, Batman nipples. Why? Lantern, Justice League War, Justice League: The Flashpoint Paradox. Actually, thanks to this movie is what got me interested into the Flash TV series. The Flash Season 1. I love that. Isn't that awesome? Arrow Season 1. Arrow Season 2. I haven't picked up the third one yet, so I will when it drops in price. This is going to be part of my animation collection. It's Sailor Moon. I don't know why I have this. I think I grew up watching this as a kid, and I wanted to pick it up for some reason. Children, this is actually a movie that someone told me about, and I should watch, and I actually really enjoyed this movie. It's really about family, and it's really, really good. So watch this if you ever had the chance. How do you Yuka show? What the? I don't know how to pronounce that right now. But yeah, it's first season, and I actually haven't fully watched this yet, and I really should sometime because I heard it's a really excellent show. Cowboy Bebop, the complete series. I got this because of the review of Chris Stuckman, and he said this is an animated series you have to watch, and he was right. Very good series. Clash of Titans Season 1 and Season 2. Ghost in the Shell. Kara, I heard rumors of Christopher Nolan making a live-action movie of this, and we'll see if he does. I hope it'll be good. The First Planet of the Apes. Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Superman, the movie. Superman Returns. In Black. Okay, I absolutely love this movie. This was my favorite movie as a kid, and I was constantly watching this movie, and I was so happy to get when I got this as a gift for Christmas. I was blown away. I was so happy, and I love this movie. And today it still holds up. So Men in Black. Paranormal, Trolls, Maggie, The Exorcist. This is a movie that I saw for the first time, and it wasn't that scary. Because people said it was like one of the scariest movies of all time. But I think I've seen a lot of scarier movies throughout the years, and so it's not that scary, but I still love this digibook. So yeah, it's awesome. Ghostbusters 1 and 2. I refuse to watch the remake. I hate Melissa McCarthy. I cannot stand her. I refuse to watch the remake. Blade 2, Blade Trinity. Triple feature of Eva Vendetta, Watchmen, and Constantine. Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. I actually really enjoyed this movie, and it was cheesy, but it's still pretty fun. Gape, Signs, Silence of the Lambs, The Geist, Child's Play, Curse of Chucky, The Shining, Town, Heat, Mummy Trilogy, Inside Man, Ocean's 11, Point Break. I am not watching a remake. It looks like shit. I love this movie. This is a movie I could watch every year. It's such a guilty pleasure. Point Break. Oh, I think I'm done. I'm finally done. That was my entire Blu-ray collection. I can't believe I've done this. It's been a lot and... ah, shit. One movie left. Mad Max. No thanks. Anyway, so I'm done. That was my collection. Sorry, that movie is so overrated. I'm not gonna get into it. If you like this video and you like my collection, and it was a lot, this took a long time, and so maybe I'll do this once a year. Who knows? I don't think I'll be buying a lot of movies. Maybe I'll just do updates of what my newest movies are. So anyway, I hope you like this video. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.